Happy day, children. This is Miss Purni Sampath handling Class 7 English. Today we are going to start off with a new lesson, An Uncomfortable Bed, written by K.D. Maupassant. About the author. K.D. Maupassant was a 19th century French author best known for his short stories. He wrote around 300 short stories, 6 novels, and 3 travel books. Travel book is nothing but a book of information about a place designed for the use of visitors or tourists. The Necklace and An Uncomfortable Bed are some of his most famous stories. Most of his works were about everyday life of the simple and humble people. Here comes the summary of the story. One autumn, the narrator went to spend few days with his friends in Picardy. Picardy is nothing but a region in northern France. When he arrived, they gave him a grand reception, which made him suspicious. During the dinner time, the narrator was suspecting each and every one in the house. He was very cautious, he was watchful and restless. When the bedtime arrives, he entered his room by holding a candle in his hand. He heard people laughing and whispering in the corridor. Then he started inspecting each and everything in the room, that is, the furniture, ceiling, and the hangings. He went near the windows, shut the large wooden shutters, and placed a chair in front of them. When he went near the bed, he was imagining, if I get into the bed, what will happen? Will I receive a cold shower from overhead? Or the moment I stretch out myself, I may sink to the floor with my mattress. In order to avoid all these things, what he did, he dragged the mattress, sheet, and bedclothes to the middle of the bedroom floor, away from the bed frame, put out the candles, and lay down. After that, he slept for hours and hours. After hours of sleep, he was awakened by a heavy body falling on him and a hot liquid scorching his skin. It turns out to be a valet, the butler, who tripped on the bed. He had moved to the floor and fallen on him with his breakfast tray. The narrator rushed into the corridor in his nightshirt, which made his friends to laugh like anything. He was himself responsible for the accident. He had been so careful about not becoming the victim of their practical jokes that he had made a fool of himself. Each action of the speaker is portrayed in a detailed and comical manner in this lesson. The scene that is vividly described helps the reader imagine the situation in a humorous way. Here comes the learning outcomes. At the end of the teaching, you people can able to identify the irony of the situation in the story. That is, the speaker who suspects his friends of mischief and takes precautions falls prey to own actions. At the end, you people can express how the narrator causes his own misfortune, right? And you people can explain how the suspense is built up in the story. When you read the lesson line by line and paragraph by paragraph, you people will develop a curiosity to know what will happen next. That is the suspense behind this story. To explain how the speaker's suspicions add the humor to this lesson. Here I end up the lesson. Thank you so much for listening to me. Have a good day.